Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is JC, repping the beast of Manila. Let's get it. So, what you have in front of you, ladies and gentlemen, is my bespoke Ave Maldea triple triangle. I guess just a little bit of history about the bike and why I decided to get one or a triple triangle is because I've always wanted to get like a GTB or GT Pulse, but I really didn't want to spend 2-3 bands and then another $800 just so I could get like a triple triangle. But at the same time, I've always wanted to get something made by Ave Maldea ever since 2017, I think. That's when I really got into Fixedgear cycling, and then saw the video. Shout out to Keith the Door, shout out to Manila Fixedgear, We Fix. So the OGs, hats off to you guys, right? But yeah, so I actually had to do a lot of research, spent about 2 months until I chanced upon a scan of like a magazine that had the GTB used by the US track team, and then it was in German, which means that I actually had to translate like the C-tube length, head tube angles, and all that. And then brought it to Ave, of course, to get it made. But I realized I wasn't happy with the measurements, and realizing that it's supposed to be bespoke. I'm supposed to have really good time and not just adjust whatever. But yeah, so essentially I ended up paying twice for the same bike to get made, but I'm really happy with it. Getting into the bike itself, like what I mentioned, the frame is custom or bespoke Ave Maldea, triple triangle made out of Columbus Promore, which I think is like their entry level when it comes to their chromoly steel. Everything except for the C-tube. The C-tube is actually an in-house from Nova Cycles, because I always ran 31.6 for my seat post, so I didn't want to change my componentry too much. And then the fork is BH Bikes. Seller said it was from Japan, so I'll believe it's from Japan. And then I guess just really the whole componentry. I'm starting from the front. So I have Magics for my handlebars. It's 42 cms or 420 mils. That's wrapped in like some Supercaz copy Magic Bros bar tape. But thank you M&L Bicycle Club for getting me Shiba Inu bar ends, and thank you Shiba Inus for making the world a better place. That's being held on to by Anito UI 75 100 mils -7. Top cap is custom. Shout out to my guy Benny for being bored at work and actually making me a top cap representing Beasts of Manila. Headset, of course, Chris King will be Chris King. Purple Soto Voce, thank you very much. And yeah, that's I guess the front. And then moving on to the back, we have of course WTB Silverado saddle team, 142 mils chromoly railings. WTB, if you're watching, I only have one other one at home. Please bring back the leather. Microfiber doesn't cut it. But yeah, that's perched on the Nito S92 31.6, which I actually had to get flown in from Singapore because I couldn't get a 31.6. S92 locally. Seat clamp, all city shot collar, 33.1. Yeah, it's just a weird sizing that I chose for my tubes. As far as wheels are concerned, those are Araya SA 730s. I just replaced the decals with black ones, just to keep it low key. Those are laced to Grand Comp 32 holes, small flange, yeah. Pillar spokes, pillar nipples, front and back Yeah, and then wheels are going to be like gator skins and thick slicks. I've always run them since like since I started Fixedgear, I think, just because they do what they do. And I guess what everybody's really interested in, because Fixedgear, right, is going to be the drivetrain. So I run 78.38 gear inches, and that's going to be set up with Sugino 75, NJS crank arms, Sugino Zen Black non-NJS, strung to an Alter Midnight Cog Alter lock ring, nothing special. Again, strung together with an Izumi Jet Black and pedals, mountain bike pedals, M530s. Just because mountain bike shoes look a lot cooler than road bike pedals or road bike shoes. Bottom bracket is a Phil Wood, 110.5 mils, offset by 3 mils on the drive side, because Sugino. Yeah, stickers if you want to talk about that, but essentially that's my bike. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Right. First of all, thank you very much, Team Jade, behind the camera, for allowing me to do this bike check with him. Shout out to Bara Bara, of course. People from Cafe, the bakery. Kakanood yun ng Tito Oya and Rat Race. Go give him a search, give him a follow on Instagram. I'm repping myself as well. Give me an @phxd9027 on Instagram if you want to see whatever tomfoolery that I have happening on my Instagram. Of course, shout outs to my boys from Marikina Fixed, and if you've noticed, my trip. Shout outs to Carl's, Manoy, Live Fast, Die Last. Just because we both ride bikes doesn't mean we're friends. Infamy over fame, baby.